Can you tell me your name and the company you work for?
Yeah, my name is RAF Alonso Gonzalez. I'm actually the marketing manager for 507 Clothing, and we're actually sponsoring the event as the official clothing sponsor.
As marketing manager, what does that entail?
Well, actually, it entails quite a bit, from content creation online to creating posters and signage to basically creating sales events and promotions, also contests. Basically, everything and anything that has to do with advertising or marketing for the company.
What do you think it is that people want to see?
I think the number one thing right now is engagement. People want to feel a part of something. They want to, I guess you could say, almost feel like they belong to the company. The company is theirs. So whether you're selling, something as simple as clothing or something as complex as, you know, digital, software.
Right.
People want to have an attachment to it. They want to feel like they belong to it and that company represents them as well. So it's about curating a conversation and maintaining that conversation,
Right.
always.
And how do you maintain that conversation with the changes that are happening in the industry?
Well, like you mentioned, the changes are rapid.
Right.
They're increasingly rapid. Things change from night to day, and it's a matter of being on top of things. Always realizing that the people that you're speaking to or want to communicate with are already telling you what they want. So, in order for you to be on top of things, it's really just have an open eye, open ear, and just pay attention to your customer. Pay attention to your client, pay attention to your, that core of people who actually want to be part of something and be able to bring them into it.
What specifically are you doing, though, in terms of digital and new media?
Well, in terms of digital, at 507 Clothing, we're basically focusing quite a bit of our efforts on Instagram. Visual stuff, so Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any sort of social media feed. And again, it's just about that conversation. So we're growing that conversation and we're continuing to relay our message, get our brand feel out there, get our brand message out there, and make sure that it actually connects with people. The major thing is always to continue the conversation, listen to people.
Why is it important to come to events like nextMEDIA?
Well, it's the biggest and best, in the industry. These people are extremely knowledgeable, and any little tidbit of information that you could actually learn from them is extremely valuable. A simple thing like realizing that, maybe Instagram is on its way out. I'm not saying that it is, so nobody get freaked out or anything. But, maybe Snapchat is more a route that you may want to, check out. Learning that it's not just the small companies like 507, for example, or the large corporations. It's all of us. We all need to engage, and we all need to have an open ear. So anytime that you come to an event like this and you're being inundated with all this valuable information, the best thing you can do is listen and soak in.
Soak it in.
Absolutely.
What tidbit are you most looking forward to finding out? Or do you have a burning question that you just need to know?
Well, right now is I want to see, more or less, I want to try and find out which sort of avenue, new media is headed towards. Because like we mentioned before, it's a ever-changing field, and it's an ever-changing, rapidly changing field. So the main thing is not to necessarily stay ahead of it, but to be there when it changes and know where you're going to go before you need to go there. I think that's the key. If, for example, Snapchat works best for one industry, it may not work for another. So you have to basically know what the best fit is and when and how to communicate your ideas and your brand image or what have you.
What is your favorite article of clothing?
Personally, I'm an accessory guy.
I can see that right now.
Yes, so anywhere from shoes, watches, ties, hats, that's my forte. I absolutely adore them. I have way too many, more than my wife would love love me to own. But that's me.
And what quote do you live by?
Oof. It's better to die young than to fade away. But to be quite honest with you, I'm getting a little bit older on in age. So honestly, I don't really have necessarily a famous quote or something that I live by. My mantra is just do you, and make sure that whatever you do, you're doing to the best of your ability. besides that, you know, treat people the way you want to be treated and live life.
All right, well, thank you so much. Pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely.
And enjoy Next Media.
Thank you.